everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 113 Granny Square of our 365 Days of Granny Squares. This one has a written pattern written for us by Melissa, and this one is called Rachel Block. I will put the written pattern in the description of this video, the link to it, so you can get that from her Ravelry store, because this is a PDF download, so you can get that. This one turned out on the larger side for our squares, but it is so fabulous, and we are working with so many great stitches. We are working with double crochets, which we work with V stitches, my favorite, popcorn stitches, and then shell stitches to make this 3D design, and then we're working with treble crochets and back post stitches. So we're working with an eclectic mix today, and in Melissa's pattern you can go on to making this even larger. We end probably around, I would say, the 7 or 8 inch mark, but hers goes on to making this 12 inches, which is so awesome. And it would be really cool if you made a bunch of these into a blanket and just the same design. So I'd absolutely love to see your photos today. Make sure to check out those other links in the description of this video, the link to my Facebook and Instagram, and share your photos in the comments section on today's post on Facebook. And then if you post your photo on Instagram, be sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares so that I can see your square, and also hashtag YARNutopia so that we can see your square there as well. And also check out the link to my blog, YARNutopia.com, so that you can get all 365 Days of Granny Squares. If you click the image, it will take you to the video tutorial, and at the bottom of the blog there is a list of some of these patterns that do have written patterns, so you can click the link to those. So you will see, if you scroll down to the bottom of the blog, you'll see number 113, Rachel Block by Melissa Green, and you can click that and it will take you to her written pattern on Ravelry. So make sure you check that out. Today's square, we are just using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. This is worsted weight yarn that I just have collected over time, scraps. So it's a scrap yarn project, so you can use any double knitting or worsted weight yarn that you have available. And for all 365 Days of Granny Squares, we are using an H size hook, so make sure you have that. It is 5 millimeters, and a yarn needle and a scissor so that you can cut your yarn and sew in your ends. Those tools just come in handy. I'd like to thank my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time out to make these videos with us. He's our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and click that red subscribe button so you can get the update on when we post our next video, which is going to be tomorrow anyway. So get those updates. So let's get started in making Melissa's design, Rachel Block, number 113 Granny Square. To start off, we want to make a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, then fold that down and pull that through, and we can start. We want to first start off by chaining 4, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to come all the way back to the very first chain way over here. We're going to slip stitch in there to make a ring, so insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. If you do know how to make the magic ring, you can start off with that, and let's see here, and chain up 3 and make your 11 double crochets in your ring. But I'm going to do this, so we chain 4, slip stitch to the beginning, and now we're going to chain 3 to do round 1. We're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of round 1. And now we're going to make 11 double crochets into this middle ring here. So yarn over, go into that ring, then yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That is a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, again, go in. This is number 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see I'm working over my straggler there. 8. Oopsie. There's 9. 10. And 11. You'll want to count back 12 because the chain up 3 at the beginning counted as a stitch. So let me count 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you can see here we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3. So 1, 2, 3, right at the top, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Pull tight, and there's round 1. Okay, you can pull that straggler to kind of tighten that center there. And now I'm going to fasten off, but you can go on to round 2, just chain up 4 and go on to round 2 with me if you're not changing color. But I'm just going to chain 1 and cut my yarn and pull that through. And then I'm going to insert my hook into any stitch around. I'll just go right back into that same stitch, grab my new color, hook that on my hook, and pull that through, and then chain up 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this counts as, the first 3 chains count as a double crochet, and then this next chain counts as a chain 1 space. We are going to put a double crochet into that same stitch. So yarn over, go back into that same stitch that we just attached to, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now it looks like a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, which is considered our V stitch in this stitch. Now we are going to put a V stitch in each double crochet stitch around. So in the next stitch, put a double crochet, so yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 1, and then put a double crochet back into that same stitch, just like that. Okay, and we're going to do that in each stitch around. So in the next stitch, put a double crochet, then chain 1, and then a double crochet. Okay, then hop to the next stitch, put a double crochet, chain 1, and then a double crochet back in there. Okay, do that all the way around, and then at the end of this round, I'll meet you up. Well, you will have 12 V stitches, okay, so 24 double crochets, and then I will meet you up and we'll go on to round 3 together. When you're finished with round 2, you want to slip stitch to the 3rd chain of your chain up 4 here. So count 1, 2, 3 right in there. Just insert your hook under this loop and this loop, then yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, at this point I am going to fasten off, but if you are not changing color, slip stitch into this chain 1 space, and then chain up, let's see here, chain 1 space, chain up 2, and go on to round 3 with me. But I am going to just chain 1 here, cut this yarn, pull that through. I'm going to insert my hook into any chain 1 space around. I'm just going to go right into this one and grab my new color, yarn over and pull that through, and then chain 2, 1, 2. Okay, now we are going to make a beginning popcorn stitch. Okay, so what we have to do is chain 1 more, so chain 3 in the beginning here, so there's 3 chains there, and we are going to put 4 double crochets into this chain 1 space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, again, that was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now I'm going to remove my hook from that loop. I'm going to go in the beginning of this chain up 3 here. Okay, so the beginning chain, we're going to go into that, and then we're going to put that loop back on our hook and pull that through. Okay, that's our beginning popcorn stitch. Now we are going to chain 6, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. and we're going to hop to the very next chain 1 space. So skip over this double crochet and this double crochet and go into this next chain 1 space for a regular popcorn stitch, which is 5 double crochet. So yarn over once, go into that chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to pull this up, remove our hook from that loop, go into the first double crochet of this grouping, and then put that loop back on your hook and pull that through to make that popcorn stitch. And then we're going to chain 6. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop to the next chain 1 space right here, so skip over this double crochet and this double crochet and work a popcorn stitch into this chain 1 space. So yarn over once, go in, make 5 double crochet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then pull that loop up, remove your hook, go into the first double crochet of this group, put that loop back on your hook, and then pull that through. Then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just repeat that around. So go into the next chain 1 space and make your popcorn stitch, which is 5 double crochets, then remove your hook and put it in the first double crochet of that group, then put that loop back on your hook, and then pull that through, and then chain 6, and then put a popcorn stitch in the next chain 1 space, and then chain 6, and just keep doing that until you hit the end of this round, and then I'll meet you up, and we'll go on to round 4 together. When you finish your last chain 6, we want to slip stitch to the beginning popcorn stitch here, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to kind of spread these apart so you can see in the center of all 5 of these stitches. We're going to go into that middle there, and then yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, now if you're not changing color, just chain up 1 and go on to round 4 with me, but I'm going to change color, so I'm going to chain 1 and cut the yarn. Pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into any popcorn stitch, which I'm just going to go right into this one. So I'm going to go right where we slip stitch. So go in, grab the new color, hook that on the hook, and pull that through, and then chain up 1. And now we're going to single crochet into that same spot. Okay, so go into that same spot right in the middle of all those stitches, into the popcorn stitch. Let me get these all out of the way, there we go. Then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so we just made a single crochet in there. Now we are going to chain 1, so yarn over and pull through. And then we are going to put 5 double crochet into this next chain 6 space. So yarn over, go into this chain 6 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we just put 5 double crochet in this next chain 6 space, and now we're going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to single crochet into the top of this next popcorn stitch. So insert your hook right in the middle there. You can see all 5 stitches go into the middle of those, then yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2, just like that. Then we are going to chain 1, and then put 5 double crochets into the next chain 6 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 1, and then single crochet into the next popcorn stitch. So you can spread these out, go right in the center there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, then chain 1, and then put 5 double crochets in the next chain 6 space. then chain 1, put a single crochet in the popcorn stitch, then chain 1, put 5 double crochets in the next chain 6 space, and continue working that pattern all the way around, and then at the end of round 4, I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 5 together. When you're finishing round 4, don't forget to chain 1 and then slip stitch into the first single crochet of this round. So go right in there, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. Now we are going to go on to the next round. I'm going to change color. If you're not changing color, just make sure to chain 1 and go on to round 5 with me. But I'm going to chain 1 and cut the yarn, pull that through, pull tight. If you're changing color, just make sure to go right back into that same single crochet or in any single crochet on this round and pick up your new color. So hook that on your hook and pull that through. And then chain up 1. So yarn over and pull through. So now going on to round 5, we are going to single crochet into the same stitch. So go right into the same single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go into the middle double crochet of this 5 double crochet grouping here. So skip this stitch and skip this stitch and go into this 3rd double crochet. We are going to make 5 double crochets in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet into the next single crochet here. So insert your hook right down here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're just going to repeat that then. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then put 5 double crochets into the middle double crochet of these 5 double crochet grouping here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet in the next single crochet. Okay, so just repeat, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 5 double crochets in the middle double crochet grouping here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then we're going to single crochet into the single crochet here. Okay, so just repeat that all the way around and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 6 together. When you finish, don't forget to chain 3 and then slip stitch to the beginning single crochet of this round. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. At this point, if you're not changing color, or if you are, just fasten off. So chain 1, cut your yarn, and pull that through, pull tight. And we are going to work this next round around the single crochets from round 4. Okay, so these stitches here. So we are going, and we're going to work in the back of them. So if you see here, I'm just going to go into this very next one here. In this chain 1 space, we're going to come from the back, and then we're going to go around it to the other chain 1 space around it, just like this. And we're going to, so basically going like this, through the back. Okay, and I'm going to hook on my new color. You can use the same color or a different color, but I'm going to chain 1. So I'm going to pull that all the way through. Okay, so I pulled it through around this, and then I'm going to chain 1. Okay, and now we're going to put a single crochet, actually a back post single crochet around that same thing. So we're going to do that again. So insert your hook from the back of your work around it like that, then yarn over and pull that through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so we did a back post single crochet around that single crochet from round 4. Now we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to hop to the next single crochet here, Okay, we're going to skip over this shell here, and we're going to make a back post single crochet around this single crochet here. So go in this chain 1 space from round 4, then go around it to this chain 1 space, so you can see in the back here, and then yarn over, pull it through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Just like that. So it's a back post single crochet. Again, we are going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to hop to the next single crochet here, go from the back of this chain 1 space here, and then into this chain 1 space here, and then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so you're making these little things here, these loops in the back. We're going to make our square shape in those chain 5 spaces in the next round. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then back post single crochet around the next single crochet. So go into this chain 1 space, around it to this chain 1 space. Okay, we're working around the single crochets from round 4, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hop to the next single crochet here, go in from the back, then out the other side, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 5, and then back post single crochet around the next single crochet of round 4. So do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to our next round, round 7, together. When you make your last chain 5 here, we want to slip stitch to the beginning back post single crochet right here. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. So now if you turned this over, you can see here our chain 5 spaces are here. So we're going to work our next round, round 7, in these chain 5 spaces, okay? So if you are not changing color, which I don't really recommend because you can only see just a little bit of this color, I'm going to continue with this color. If you're changing color, slip stitch into any chain 5 space and then go on to chaining up 4 and go on to round 7. But I'm just going to slip stitch this color into this next chain 5 space. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. So now we're going to start round 7 in this chain 5 space, and we're going to chain up 4. So yarn over, pull through. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that counts as our first treble crochet. We're going to work treble crochets on this round completely. So we are going to put 2 treble crochets into this chain 5 space. So yarn over twice, go into the chain 5 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. That's a treble crochet. So now we're going to do it again, yarn over twice, go into that chain 5 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to create the corner by chaining 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and we're going to put 3 more treble crochet back into the same chain 5 space. So yarn over twice, and make your treble crochets. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it looks like this is our corner here. It looks like there's 3 treble crochet, chain 2, and 3 treble crochet all in the same chain 5 space here. Now we are going to chain 1 and then hop to the next chain 5 space right here. We are going to put 2 treble crochet, chain 1, 2 treble crochet in there. So yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. Okay, then chain 1 and put 2 more treble crochets back in there. 1 and 2. Okay, then we're going to chain 1 and hop to the next chain 5 space here, and we're going to put the same thing that we put in this chain 5 space into this chain 5 space. So put 2, whoopsie, yarn over twice, go in, for 2 treble crochet, so that's 1 and 2, then chain 1, and then put 2 more treble crochets into that same space. So 1 and 2. Don't forget to yarn over twice for that treble crochets. Then chain 1, and now in this next chain 5 space we are going to make our corner. So that's 3 treble crochet. So 1, 2, 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then 3 more treble crochets in that same space. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's our second corner complete. So now we're going to chain 1, hop to the next chain 5 space, right there, and put 2 treble crochets. So 1 and 2, then chain 1, and put 2 more treble crochets into there. Remember, yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 1, hop to the next chain 5 space, and make that same thing. So put 2 treble crochet, chain 1, and 2 treble crochet, all in the next chain 5 space. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, and now in this next chain 5 space we're going to make our third corner. So that's 3 treble crochet, 1, 2, and 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 3 more treble crochet into that same space. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then chain 1, hop to the next chain 5 space and make your 2 treble crochet, chain 1, and 2 treble crochet in there. Remember to yarn over twice for those treble crochets. There we go. Then chain 1 and do the same thing we did in this chain 5 space into this chain 5 space. So 2 treble crochet, chain 1, and 2 treble crochet, all in the same chain 5 space here. Okay, then chain 1, and now in this next chain 5 space we can make our last corner stitches. So that's 3 treble crochet, then chain 2, and then 3 more treble crochet, all in the same corner. Then finish your last side in these last 2 chain 5 spaces, just like how we've been doing, and then I'll meet you up at the end of this round. When you finish, don't forget to chain 1 and then slip stitch to the 4th chain of this beginning chain of 4 here. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, right at the top, 1 there. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so now we have established our square. So now going on to the next round, you can change color if you'd like, but I'm not going to. Just if you are changing color, fasten off here and then insert your hook right back into this beginning chain up 4 here, and then chain up 3 and go on to this next round with me. I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, which counts as our first double crochet of this round. And we are going to put 1 double crochet into each one of these next 2 stitches here. So yarn over once, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So those are double crochets. Now we're going to work our corner into this chain 2 space, and our corner is 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go in to this chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2 double crochet, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then work 2 more double crochet into that same chain 2 space. just like that. So there's our corner. Now we're going to work 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we are going to chain 1, skip over this chain 1 space, and then double crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then we are going to chain 1, skip over this chain 1 space, and double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 1. Then chain 1, skip over this next chain 1 space, and make a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then chain 1, skip over this chain 1 space, and put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then chain 1, skip over this chain 1 space here and make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to make our corner. So our corner is 2 double crochets. Let's see here, double crochet in the last 3 stitches. Yep. So 1 and 2. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more double crochets in there, 1 and 2. So now we're going to repeat what we did on this side for this side here. So make a double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, then chain 1, skip over the chain 1 space, put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, then chain 1, skip over the next chain 1 space and make a double crochet in the next 2 stitches here. Then chain 1 and skip over the next chain 1 space and put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then chain 1, skip over the next chain 1 space, put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then chain 1 and skip over this chain 1 space and put a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then make your corner in the chain 2 space. And our corner is 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. Okay, so that's how the sides and the corners work. So just do the rest of this round on your own, and I'll meet you up when we're ready to fasten off. Okay, when finishing, just chain 1 and then slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3 of this round, so right in here, yarn over, pull through and through. And now I am going to fasten off, but I highly recommend you go on to rounds 9 through 14 on Melissa's pattern. You can make this square as big as you want, but I'm just going to chain 1 and cut this yarn and continue pulling this through, pull tight, and then take my yarn needle and sew in this end. But like I said, Melissa has written the pattern for more rounds that you can make this bigger. You can go on to rounds 9 through 14 and make this an even bigger square, which would look fabulous. But this one looks great, just like this as well, ending on round 8. Cut any extra there. And there you have it. Number 113 Granny Square is complete. Thank you to Melissa, who has written such a lovely and easy to follow pattern. Make sure you check out those links in the description of this video to her written pattern, also to my blog where you'll get all 365 days of Granny Squares, and to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you're sharing your photos and hashtag 365 days of Granny Squares so we all can see your squares and your color schemes and everything. This one just turned out so fabulous. So thank you so much for watching and learning how to make this simple square today. Have a great rest of your day and happy hooking!